Okay, wait, should we do like a tier list? Hold up. I'm gonna do a very stupid tier list real quick. A universal Primarch tier list, sure. You know what, this is fine. We only need 2 rows. Okay? And one of them will be green, one of them will be red. And this tier list is gonna be would enjoy, oh man, I can't spell, himself at Disneyland. Would not enjoy themselves at Disneyland. Who do you think would enjoy themselves at Disneyland, chat? Wait, I'm gonna zoom. Okay, never mind, the ads are huge. What the fuck? This is fine. Okay, first one. This is... Wait, okay, hold up. Is this Conrad or is this this is Crow, right? And this is Conrad Kurz, right? That's Crow, right? Okay, would Crow enjoy himself at Disneyland? I think Crow would enjoy himself at Disneyland. I think Crow would enjoy himself at Disneyland. Okay? I think he'd really like Haunted Mansion. I think he'd really enjoy Haunted Mansion, and I think he'd only enjoy Haunted Mansion, and that's it. That and maybe the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, just because it's dark. He would hate it because of exploitation. That makes sense. Okay, maybe he wouldn't enjoy himself then. Maybe he wouldn't enjoy himself then. Do you guys like this dumb tier list, by the way? I know it's stupid, but that's what we're doing. The dumb, would a Primarch enjoy himself at Disneyland tier list? It's a good list. Okay, thank you. Okay, what do we think? Who is this? Guys, okay, don't hate me. I can't tell who it is based on the little art. I deadass cannot tell. Okay, no, stop. I know who this is. Rogal Dorn. I feel like Rogal Dorn would enjoy himself at Disney purely because it's good vibes. And also, like, but would Rogal Dorn be a Disney adult? Ferris Man is, oh! Okay, don't hate me. I just can't tell because I'm not used to seeing these portraits. Rogal Dorn would not have a good time, you don't think? Well, yeah, I think he'd appreciate the architecture, right? I think he'd appreciate the architecture and he'd like write the rides just so he could see the architecture. But I don't know. Oh, he would criticize the defense of Disney. Wait. Okay, should we add a tier list? I don't know, add a row below. Oh man. Okay, maybe I'm an idiot. Okay. DGAF, don't give a fuck. Or how about therefore, nah, just DGAF, fuck it. What do you guys think? Do you think that this DGAF is a good tier? I feel like he would like it, but he would criticize the stability of Disneyland, right? I feel like he'd like it, but he would criticize the stability of it, so who knows? I think Vulcan, where's Vulcan? This is not Vulcan. This is Vulcan. Vulcan would enjoy himself. Vulcan 100% would be happy. He'd love the Disney experience. This is Vulcan, right? Or am I blind? Yeah. This is Vulcan, right? We gotta find Peter Turbo. Wait, Jagatai Khan would enjoy it because the rides are fast. He would ride the fuck out of Space Mountain. Jagatai Khan would not be would he be an Epcot guy? I don't know which one's Peter Turbo. You guys are gonna have to tell me. I don't really recognize most of the portraits. Oh no, this is Peter Turbo. Okay. No wait, that's not Peter Turbo. Hold up. I fucked up the placement. I fucked up the placement. Yeah, I feel okay. So I feel like Jagatai Khan would enjoy the rides. Vulcan is there because he is good vibes. We love them. Okay, we'll add another row, and this row is just should never go to Disney. And almost instantly, guys, should never go to Disney right off the bat. We're dropping 2 people in that. We're dropping 2 fucking people in that tier, guys. This is not Peter Turbo, right? Papa Smurf would hate waiting in line trying to make the line efficient. No, Papa Smurf straight up has bought a Disney Genie. He has bought the Fast Pass, so bro does not have to wait. Yeah, that's Mortarion. This is Mortarion. So I know this is Magnus, this is Girly Man, this is the wolf guy, this is Sanguinius, Mortarion, this is probably Lemon Russ, this is Sanguinius, this is Alfarius, this is definitely Angron. No wait, this is Angron. That is Peter Turbo. Yeah. That's a lion? Oh right, that is lion. Fuck, guys, I'm sorry. Maybe I should go look at the pictures better. Maybe I honestly should look at the pictures better. Wait, I'm gonna zoom in so that I can see the pictures a little closer. It's just that the ads also zoom in, so it's kind of a bummer. But yeah, okay. That's the issue. You know, we're trying to get through first 3 games. Yeah, I'll talk to you about it later, bestie. But yeah. Okay. Girly Man has linetism. What if we... Okay, hold up. What if instead of doesn't give a fuck, what if his... No, we can't say that. I was gonna put like a tier that said his tism prevents him from enjoying the parks. And then I feel like Rogel Dorn and Girly Man would be on there, but I think to a certain extent Girly Man would enjoy it, but he'd be like on the low end of would enjoy himself, right? I think he'd be on the low end of would enjoy himself, but he would absolutely have a fast pass. He would not be waiting in the lines, right? Oh wait, hold up. Mortarion is high on should not. Okay, if we're gonna rank like the 3 who should not go to Disney, I feel like Mortarion's higher than Conrad Kurz, only because Mortarion would make everyone shit themselves. He's way too stinky for Disney. I mean, there's the whole murder aspect, and there's the, you know, the second murder aspect, but it's okay. Are we thinking pre or post heresy? Post heresy. These images, the images that are in this tier list specifically, are all post heresy. So we're gonna use post heresy logic to define them. Okay. Feel like no matter what, Fulgrim would still enjoy Disney because Disney has like Epcot and stuff like that. Probably. I feel like Fulgrim's an Epcot girly. Yeah, people fucking misbehave at Disney like crazy. Kurz would have the best time of his life killing people there. So technically he would enjoy himself at Disney. He'd be like a high, I'm gonna kill everyone at fucking Disney, but we're gonna put him in should never go to fucking Disney. He would enjoy himself like crazy. Fulgrim would go for the Disney princess experience. Angron and Recipe, the drunk guy fighting in the park. No, we can't put Angron. Angron's like probably gonna be pissed at like a bunch of things. Kids being too loud, you know, people cutting the lines not moving fast enough, the toilets aren't clean enough, whatever. Angron's gonna be pissed anyways. Shouldn't go to Disney. Stay at home, bestie. Stay at home, don't go. Angron would beat the shit out of Mickey Mouse. You're absolutely right. Okay, where do we put Peter Turbo? Peter Turbo would not enjoy himself at Disney. Peter Turbo would 100% be mad at everything at Disney. He'd be like, man, fuck everything. Fuck the fact that the castle's not sturdy enough. Fuck everyone. Fuck these rides. Peter doesn't enjoy anything. That's why he said don't enjoy himself at Disney. But you know, we can still let him go. He can still go, right? He can still go. He's just not gonna enjoy himself. He loved art. I think that like as much as Peter Turbo loves art, the problem is that Disneyland is Disneyland, and Disneyland has like 50 billion people all the time, right? Disney just has like 50 billion people all the time, so that might be a bit of a problem for him, right? I feel like Magnus would enjoy Disney though. I think Magnus is high on the... Okay, this is probably the TTS version of Magnus in my head right now, but I feel like Magnus would enjoy himself at Disney, and he's a high would enjoy himself at Disney. It's the Disney magic, yeah. Right? Magnus would love it, right? Disney's most magical place in the world. I really like... Okay, unironically, I'm not a Disney adult, but I do enjoy Disneyland, and I am very, like... I'm very like, I don't know, I guess this is like privilege, I don't know, but I guess I'm very like happy that as an adult I can afford to go to Disney, you know, by myself, you know what I mean? Like I get to enjoy what I missed out in my childhood. So yeah. So, you know, thank you to everyone for watching my videos. Thank you to everyone who lurks in my chat. Thank you to everyone who subs, who gives, everything. Thank you guys so much. I can afford to go to Disney and, you know, like fight children for, you know, like rides. Thank you guys. Very appreciate you. Magnus is a Disney adult. I feel like Magnus would buy Mickey ears. Magnus would 100% buy Mickey ears. What do you think? I love how we were like, we're gonna do like a Luton like watch along, and it ended up being like a would the Primarchs enjoy himself at Disneyland tier list. Yeah, I feel like Magnus would get Mickey ears. Vulcan would get Mickey ears. You know what? We're gonna change it to would get. Oh no, wait. Would enjoy. Oh man. Okay, would enjoy themselves at Disneyland. And then we gotta do like a tier above that's like would buy Mickey ears. Okay. And I think right off the bat, these two would. No thoughts, head empty. These two would 100% buy Mickey ears, and that's okay. What do you guys think? We're doing a tier list on like on like which Primarchs would enjoy themselves at Disneyland, okay? Don't hate it because he would have to reconstruct everything. I think that like he would go, but he wouldn't. He go for the architecture and the architecture alone. Like brother would go there just to fortify everything, you know. Alfarius would enjoy himself at Disney because there's a billion fucking people at Disney, and he's one of them. I don't think the Khan would hate Disney because Disney does have fast rides. So I feel like he would enjoy himself on like the fast rides. Like the Jagatai Khan is an Epcot girly to me because Epcot has Test Track, Epcot has Space Mountain, right? Alfarius is just Mickey. Yeah, Alfarius is just Mickey. Let me see. Who else are we missing? I need your help because as of right now, we're having trouble identifying. I think this is Lionel Johnson. And I think Lionel Johnson would enjoy himself at Disney because there's drinking. Oh, that's Russ? That's Lemon Russ? Fuck. Okay, well, Lionel Johnson would enjoy himself at Disney because there's a ton of drinking, right? I'm fucking blind, guys. I genuinely can't tell. I'm like zoomed in. I don't know if you guys can tell. But okay, by the way, if you guys are ever curious, I've explained it once in like in the YouTube comments, but I know I look over, it looks like I'm looking over to like the right a lot, but that's where my second monitor is. It looks like I'm looking over at my second monitor a lot, and I do, but that's because I literally watch my stream through like the OBS preview. And that's where chat is, you know? I have chat on like the second monitor. I probably should look at my first monitor more though, but you guys aren't there, you guys are here. Oh, no, wait. Lion would be too serious to enjoy Disney. Should Lion go to Disney is the question. Guys, would Lion go to Disney? Hi, gamers. It's me, Miwa. And I have something really important to tell you. Every time you guys watch my videos and don't like or subscribe, I lose another dice. I've lost like 1 billion at this point. Please, you gotta do it for my dice collection. Now, okay, sorry, my bad. Lemon Rust goes to would enjoy himself at Disney, but he's more like an Epcot girly, so we'll put him all the way at like the far end of would enjoy himself. Yeah. The lion would fight the safari animals. Okay, but would you say that the lion would enjoy Disney higher tier than the rest of them? I feel like girly man would be on the low end. He'd be like, he would not give a fuck, but he'd have like a relatively good time. Like girly man would be, you know, my girl, like, you know those guys where it's like my girlfriend dragged me to Disney and I think it's lame. but it's still a theme park, so I'm gonna have fun kind of mentality, right? Client would enjoy it, but he'd be thrown out within the hour. Well, we'll put him at the should never go to Disney, but on the low end of shouldn't go to Disney. Corvus would sneak on every ride? No. Well, yeah, but I feel like Crow would only enjoy himself at like Haunted Mansion and that's it. But also apparently he hates like capitalism, and like Disney is like capitalism, like, you know, and encapsulated. Therefore, you know, like, hey, it'd be like that, huh? Bobby G don't give a fuck. Counterpoint, Mickey ears for Lehman Russ because he's a furry. They don't really do wolf ears though at like Disney. They do like rat ears. Did I tell you guys? I really almost bought the rat ears from the Ratatouille ride because I was like, oh my god, I can be a fucking rat. That's fire. I did not buy ears, by the way. I probably should next time though. I do like the ears very much. Curse is the one that looks like Dracula. Is this not Curse? Guys, I can't tell. Russ would buy ears. Everyone, okay, you know what? If everyone thinks Russ would buy ears, we'll put Russ a lot higher. What about Biggie? Biggie is not part of this tier list, unfortunately. He was not added to it. Is the blue one Crow or is the red one Crow? I can't tell. I am very blind. Blue one is Crow. Okay, so I'm right then. Crow would not enjoy himself at Disney. It is too capitalistic for him. So he wouldn't be having the best time there. That's fine. Here for Alfarius equals Disney. That's why he's like here. That's why he's like middle tier, would enjoy himself because he's already there, right? How can you not tell like genuinely how? I've never actually seen these these pictures of them specifically. I've seen them in like passing, but not specifically. Like if these images are being used in like a lore video, then I've probably seen them. But I also am well known for having having the worst memory ever. So I don't remember things very much. Yeah. The Skavens are just employees at Disneyland, guys. Be for reals. It's the fucking mouse. It's Mickey Mouse. It's just Mickey Mouse. I would say I'm not super into the lore. I just don't remember like details very much unless I'm like super tismed about it. Like, can I be real? Don't fucking hate me. I've seen like Lord of the Rings so many times. But I really only remember Legolas because Legolas was hot. Like, Skavens, like Disneyland is just Skavenland, let's be for reals. It is literally Mickey Mouse, so he is not part of this. He is not part of the tier list. It's worse because like this is the only tier list where there are actual pictures of them. The other tier list that I was looking up had like the models of like the Primarchs, and I was looking at the models, I was like, I don't know whose model is who. So I was like, this is not a tier list I can use. That's very... Disney employees use tunnels to travel. It's very Skaven. Well, you know, shit. It do be like that. Okay, so now, I need help, gamers. Who do we have left? We have... Who do we have left? Let's see. Ferris Manus. Which one is Ferris Manus? You guys are gonna have to, like, tell me. Ferris, Lorgar, Horus, and Sanguinius. Okay, would Sanguinius enjoy Disney? The problem is that I don't know much about Sanguinius. I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. I don't know much about Sanguinius. All I know is that he died. Horus Heresy started it. Boom. Everyone hates each other. Sanguinius would buy Mickey ears? Okay. How high is he on the would buy Mickey ears tier? Sanguinius is a Disney prince. Would he be higher than Magnus on the would buy Mickey ears tier? He's top? You guys think he's mid or top? Mill, I guess? Oh, you think third place? I think these two would enjoy it. I feel like 100% Magnus, Vulcan, Disney adults. Would be Disney adults. Magnus has to be at the top, for sure. Right? Oh, wait, you're right. Wait, Sanguinius, if it's Sanguinius, it would probably be his idea to go in the first place. Right? It would be like his idea to go. Is something wrong? Is there something wrong with the mic? Hold up, let me see. I don't think so. It crackles? Oh. Okay, so there's this like issue that I have with my mic where if I get like too loud, it crackles. Yeah. I've been trying to fix it. It's not really working the best. What do you guys think? I think it should be better now. I'm trying to be as quiet as possible so it doesn't beep. But it's okay. Would not only have a cue, make sure you win. Okay. So Sanguinius is probably better. Okay, great. Yeah, it's like an issue that I have with the mic. I'm not entirely sure how to fix it. And I don't want to buy a new mic. Because, you know, because I want to buy fucking Doom, so I'm not buying a new mic. It's fine. Magnus wouldn't enjoy him and Vulcan's personality based on TTS. So yeah. Magnus will learn the history behind it because he's a history nerd. I think that Magnus would have a good time because, can I be real? Magnus seems chill. Right? I don't think that Magnus is... I think Magnus is chill. I think the Horus Heresy, like, he basically got blamed for it, right? But other than that, he seems very chill. Where will Horus be on the tier list? Okay. This is definitely Horus, right? This is definitely Horus. I'm not, like, tripping. What are we doing? This is, if the Primarchs went to Disney, would they enjoy it or would they fucking hate it? Okay. Now, would Horus enjoy himself? I think Horus would enjoy himself, but I think he... Oh, okay, now the question is, would Horus enjoy himself more or would Girly Man enjoy himself more is the question. Everything is post-heresy. Everything is post-heresy. Post he wouldn't? Post he... I feel like he'd go. He'd go, but I don't know if he'd enjoy himself. You think he should never go to Disney? Post-heresy would hate it? He is dead though, post-heresy? Well, I mean, Sanguinius is here. We're not gonna be too pedantic on whether or not they're dead, right? This entire tier list is just basically on, like, just off of vibes, would they enjoy themselves, right? Oh, you know what? Actually, you're right. Maybe he shouldn't go. But he's like a Mitch shouldn't go. Because he's also, like, kind of crazy, right? Horus isn't allowed to have fun anymore. I guess that's true. He would convince the employees to betray the mouse. Okay, well, don't at me. I don't remember who this is. Don't at me. I deadass don't remember who this is. I think you know what I need? Do you want to know what I think I need? I think I need the Yassified, like, versions of these, like, of the Primarchs. I need the Yassified versions because I remember the Yassified ones way better. Oh, that is Lorgar. Oh, would Lorgar enjoy himself? No, Lorgar would not enjoy himself. Lorgar should not go to Disney. Lorgar is a... Do not fucking go to Disney. Not this man. Okay? He would spread chaos at Disneyland. But is he higher on the tier list of should never go to Disney than Mortarion? Because Mortarion's a stinky boy, right? Mortarion's whole thing is that he's a stinky boy. And you don't really want the stinky guy to go to, like, Disney. You know why I couldn't tell? You know why I couldn't tell that that's Lorgar? It cuts off at the top of his head, so I couldn't see that he was bald. I couldn't tell that was him because he's not fucking bald. Don't fucking at me. Ah! Ferris Manus would not give a shit. I do agree. I do agree. I do agree. He would not give a shit. Lorgar should have tattoos on his face. I can't really tell from this screenshot specifically. It is very small, and, like, zooming in doesn't really help. That's the issue that I have with this. So we're definitely gonna have to really try to commit, like, all of their images to memory right now. So yeah. So I think he would not give a... I think he wouldn't care. I think he's on the same tier as, like, Rogel Doran in they would not give a fuck. Yeah, I'm just having, like, an issue, like, looking at the portrait specifically because, like, they're very small. That's it. A 3. Most of them shouldn't fucking go to Disney. I love this. Yeah, I feel like okay, Ferris Manus is the dad whose family wanted to go to Disney, right? He is the dad whose family wanted to go to Disney, and he paid for it. But he's not gonna enjoy himself because he paid way too much. To be fair, none of them should go. Well, Bald should go to Disney. That's not it. Look, this bro has hair. Bro has hair, and we still don't want him to go to Disney. Ferris will lose his head if he went to Disney. Guys, stop. Bald people should go to Disney. Shut up. Alfarius is there. Vulcan is there. They're both there. They're having fun. Too many people. That's true. That's true. I think, like, he's one of those Disney dads where he finds a bench under in the shade and he camps there until everyone's ready to leave, at which point he goes home. He has the no, I know he has the tattoos. They're hard to see because of how small the thumbnail is. That's it. Yeah. And Alfarius is already there. Bro's an employee. He's a salaried worker at Disneyland. He's worked very hard. He's been there forever. Alfarius should be on Never Should Go, but he's already there. Alfarius is Disneyland. He is a longtime Disneyland employee. They got in based on his perks, trust. Conrad has hair and shouldn't go. Yeah, well, yeah, but you know. Okay, Conrad is high on the list because people misbehave all the fucking time at Disney, and he like started like a murder thing at Disney. We all know that. We all know that. Iron Hands don't really like normal humans. Well, yeah, but like I don't know if he's probably on like the would not enjoy or shouldn't go though. I feel like it's more like he doesn't care, right? The mouse works for Alfarius. The mouse is just Skaven's, okay? So like we have the Sigmar tie-in. Alfarius is all of the Disney princesses at once. I feel like he would have like some interest in it. It doesn't have to be about the people. It's just that like the machinery, the machinery behind it would be interesting to him. But also he gets to like chill. But yeah, what do you guys think? Do we feel good about this tier list? What about Mayon? I mean, he's right behind Alfarius, so they're both there. They just take turns being like Disney princesses. Shit, I don't know. Wait, would Ferris Manus unironically enjoy It's a Small World? Do you think he would enjoy It's a Small World because of all of the animatronics there? Unironically, no. Guys, I kind of like that we did this tier list. It's very funny. I'm gonna post it on Twitter. People might yell at me, but it's honestly okay. Where's Vulcan? Vulcan is on, let me see. Vulcan is on Wood by Mickey Ears. So the Mickey Ears here is Magnus, Vulcan, Sanguinius, and Lemon Rust. Tag Henry Cavill in it? No. No. Peter Turbo just might since he used to make minis. I feel like Peter Turbo would not enjoy himself just out of principle. Because people are having fun, therefore he will not have fun. What does the Glitch Stars mean? I'm part of a company known as Glitch Stars. That's what it means. The pic is so much gold, I just missed it. Yeah, so the problem is that it's these pictures specifically that are a little hard to see. I'm surprised I managed to identify this as Vulcan because I vaguely remember Vulcan having a more green color scheme. But hey, I managed to recognize it, so that's pretty good. Yeah, I think that like, okay, Peter Turbo would have something would happen to him in the day and he'd be pissed off. And he'd be so pissed off about it that like it would ruin his entire day at Disney. Slanesh, I don't say enjoy you Jerry interact with chat, keeping it fun. I mean, I like that I get to do stuff like this with you guys because like, you guys know. As much as I like Warhammer, I'm not an expert in Warhammer. I'm not the best at it. I don't really know, like, you know, I don't really know too much about everything. So getting to talk to chat and like the fact that we can like have discussions like this, I think it's really fun. He left the gift shop. I can't tell. You already know a lot. I do. I just can't identify them by face. You know what I mean? I mean, oh, I can identify Magnus because Magnus is the only one that looks like, you know, Magnus. But yeah, I mean, I do like it. I genuinely think Peter Turbo would just psych himself out. Something bad would happen to him at the start of the day. Maybe like, I don't know, someone cut his like, cut in front of him. And he'd be pissed about it for like the entire day. He'd be like, oh yeah, fuck this place, fuck Disneyland. I hate Disneyland. Disneyland sucks, you know? A lot of it's subjective, so there's room for discussion. There is, yeah. I mean, this is like based off of like the lore videos we've seen so far, right? Yeah, he'll psych himself out. He'll be mad. He want to make his own theme park? He probably would, but he wouldn't be happy at Disneyland regardless on the day itself, right? I mean, the problem is that I don't know any of them personally, so it's a bit funny to message them and be like, hey, you want to do a tier list together? Haha. Wink wink. Oh no, Jagdai Khan would 100% be a Six Flags fan. But he wouldn't not be happy at Disney. He'd just write the like test track or something. He'd write like Space Mountain test track and that's it. Yeah, sorry, I hiccuped for a sec. But yeah, there's possibly a parody getting tracked around by Vulcan and Magnus because they're his only buddies among his brothers. Yeah, so he would be like in the middle of the both of them, right? But he'd be in the middle. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna post a tweet. How about would the Primarchs, you guys can share the typing. So once like we do typing of the dead, you're just gonna have like the best fucking time ever. Okay, nothing sus on my timeline so far, so I can like show you guys this. Would the Primarchs, did I spell it right? Wait, what did I spell wrong? Enjoy themselves at Disneyland tier list. Let me like because I'm turbo dumb. Sparkle emoji. What do you guys think? With chat. You know what? We'll throw you guys into the mix too with chat because I'm turbo dumb. Sparkle emoji. Post. Okay, so if you guys want a fun fact, you don't put hashtags in your tweets anymore, because the more hashtags you add to your tweets, the more it lowers like the reachability, whatever it's called.